Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and staying safe during this time. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Like I said, thank you so much for checking me out. If you haven't done so, please make sure to hit that subscribe button just right below the video. Cool, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thanks again for your support. I truly do appreciate having you here.
So I saw this, the Wrath of Kahneman actually on fire today, bringing us a lot of great information. He noticed this. Now, this was from late last month, but we did not touch on this. Data 443. Okay, they are a long-time Ripple partner. And they announced a few weeks ago that they have been contracted by a Fortune 500 fintech company and a large energy company recently. They also run an XRPL validator, and so here is the news with regards to that. A leading data security and privacy software company announced today that a leading provider of technology solutions for merchants, banks, and capital market firms has agreed to a 5.5-year renewal licensing agreement amounting to over $700,000 with Data 443 for the company's market-leading data placement manager operating on the HPE Nonstop platform. So these guys are in data security. The placement manager utilizes multiple protocols and security features to consolidate and manage all enterprise file movement operations in a secured, centralized, and highly controllable command environment. Data Placement Manager links legacy systems with current technology trends supporting mission control transmission needs, including data security, reformatting, and data validation services. Maybe this is why they are running an XRPL node. Maybe they are using the XRPL for another application, because it does not sound like they are a remittance service or anything like that. This article goes on by saying, for one recent customer, Data Placement Manager has experienced less than 31 seconds of unscheduled unavailability, and in most years, 0 seconds for almost 10 years. Unheard of in most industries, this indicates the performance, quality, and importance of many of the service offerings provided by Data 443. So again, a Ripple customer, but an interesting partnership because they are not in remittances. They are an industry leader of all things data security, providing software and services to enable secure data across local devices, networks, clouds, and databases at rest and in flight. Its suite of products and services is highlighted by, and then it gives a whole bunch of different, software solutions in which they have been integrated in. So interesting, because the Wrath of Kahneman says they do run an XRPL validator. And then just the other day, an update from Data 443. So Data 443 wins multi-year contract with major U.S. energy provider with over 30,000 employees. So this just recent, Data 443, a leading security and privacy software company, today announced a 3-year agreement with a leading U.S.-based energy provider and its 18 subsidiaries. So providing privacy and security services for the energy industry. Of course, that is likely a very, very necessary use case for this particular industry, providing gas, wind, nuclear, and other energy sources in the southeast U.S. This fast-moving organization has committed to a long-term subscription license that will be paid up front for Data 443's Data Identification Manager, the leading data identification, classification, migration, and privacy management offering. Data 443's Data Identification Manager identifies information in various repositories, including Microsoft's SharePoint, OpenText, M-Files, and makes intelligent and programmatic decisions based on business rules and trained machine learning rules to migrate, dispose, or achieve data. Most importantly, it assigns risk values to information sets so the organization may react accordingly. So more integration, this time with a major, and it's not even naming them, a major U.S. energy provider with over 30,000 employees. The fact that they have not been named means they likely want to just keep this a secret. They do not want to make a big deal out of this. It is probably a big name in energy providing services or energy services. But the takeaway here, these guys run an XRPL validator. They have been a long-time Ripple partner, and they are partnering, and we know it's not for remittances because they are a security company. They are partnering with big companies, first a Fortune 500 company last month, and now this month an energy provider, a major energy provider with over 30,000 employees. So are they integrating this somehow with an XRPL validator? Are they running this on the blockchain? All very interesting questions. We don't really have too much information there, but if I do hear more, obviously, I will bring it to you guys. Wanted to thank the Wrath of Kahneman for bringing that up. Also, this, guys, from Quarter Onion Games, I was tagged in this XRP community. Why are we only focusing on play to earn and not NFTs? NFTs are the craze, especially with XLS20D coming around the corner to the XRP ledger. It's pretty simple, as Brad Garlinghouse presented in the Peanut Butter Manifesto. Keep it simple and keep it specialized. So these guys developing on the XRP ledger by focusing exclusively, though, on pay to earn, we can ensure that this platform is perfect and stable, or rather is perfected and stable. Developers can use this for their own games. When we're confident that it meets the standards, we can then consider NFTs at a later date. Play to earn brings so much to the plate for people in this new world we live in, a new way to earn in times where it can be tough. Gaming can offer more than just entertainment. So they are promoting making money on the XRPL using this new platform. We hope that the XRP community, and then he tags a bunch of us in this tweet, and the countless others we've grown with over the years can join us on this journey to bring play to earn to the XRP ledger. So it sounds as though this is a project in development as of now. They tagged me in this, and it does sound like an interesting idea. I don't have too much more information on this, but I did think I'd bring it to your attention. Just another interesting development utilizing the XRPL. Of course, we know NFT capabilities are already integrated with the XRPL, so there's that. We know the XRPL is going to be one of the many DLT platforms that are going to probably have a very influential impact or influence on the metaverse when that becomes more and more popular. We're also seeing the old dinosaurs getting into cryptocurrency, and by that I mean Warren Buffett. This coming from Michael at Val5 Links. He just invested $1 billion, guys, in Bitcoin-friendly neobank. And guess what else he did? He dumped his Visa and MasterCard stocks. So Warren Buffett, I mean, years ago now, he said he wouldn't touch Bitcoin with a 10-foot pole. I mean, I'm paraphrasing, but that was essentially the sentiment back, I believe it was 2017, 2018, 2019, when cryptocurrencies were not as popular. And now what he's doing, he's investing $1 billion in a Bitcoin-friendly bank, namely neobank. So Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway dumped a portion of its Visa and MasterCard holdings and increased exposure in Nubank, the largest fintech bank in Brazil that's also popular among the country's Bitcoin investors. In a securities filing date, and that was February 14th, the industrial conglomerate disclosed that it had purchased $1 billion worth of Nubank Class A stock in quarter 4 2021. On the other hand, it sold $1.8 billion and $1.3 billion, respectively, worth of Visa and MasterCard stock, signaling a shift away from credit card companies to gain exposure in their fintech rivals. Now, this is kind of not misleading. I mean, I guess these are the facts, but we do know Visa and MasterCard have worked very, very hard to integrate with cryptocurrency-related technologies. But I guess Berkshire Hathaway wanted to go a different way. I guess that's his own decision. Buffett, the so-called Oracle of Omaha, is popular for his cautious approach to investing, particularly in markets, or rather in the market's hottest sectors such as fintech. The veteran investor has also downplayed emerging decentralized finance solutions like Bitcoin, ridiculing it as an asset that does not create anything. So those were his words years ago now. But here is the tweet. Nubank, Buffett-backed Nubank stock set for NYSE debut as the IPO pricing valued company at about $41.5 billion. The company raised $2.6 billion as it sold 289.15 million shares in IPO. Berkshire bought 10% of those shares in the offering. So, a new emerging stock ready to be traded on the NYSE. Nubank and Berkshire Hathaway owns 10% of this Bitcoin-focused bank. I mean, it's popular amongst Bitcoin holders. I don't know too much about Nubank. However, I thought this connection was very interesting. Wanted to thank Michael for posting that. And I mean, whether it's Nubank and old school investors dumping their classic Visa MasterCard shares to buy into something new and fresh, something that's cryptocurrency related, or, whether it is the Metaverse, NFTs, the XRPL, right? There are going to be so many use cases for the Metaverse and, this new and emerging cryptocurrency technology that we're now seeing mainstream companies jump on board, and I did not actually think it would happen this quickly. I thought it would take a little longer, but we are seeing it, okay? We're seeing companies like McDonald's. So this is another one from Michael, for example. And just to give you guys a brief lowdown, iconic fast food restaurant chain McDonald's wants to enter the Metaverse. The company has filed 10 trademark applications for the virtual space. And McDonald's isn't the only one either. McDonald's would like to include its McCafe chain in the Metaverse plans, and so receive a sweet treat from us, $20 worth of Bitcoin plus a $600 bonus. And you can redeem that today. I will link that in the description if you guys are fans of that. Here's a tweet from Josh Gerben. McDonald's is headed into the Metaverse. And so they have filed the 10 trademarks, and so you guys can see that in that tweet that he has posted here. It is a GIF image here of McDonald's, I guess, just changing. Here's some images of this, just changing and essentially I'm just going to pause it. Virtual food and beverage projects, downloadable multimedia files containing artwork, text, audio, and video files. I mean, I guess I'm wondering why. Like, you're in the Metaverse. You're not going to eat in the Metaverse, right? You're not going to eat burgers and fries. Why are they doing this? It sounds very, very strange and almost kind of creepy in a way. I'm assuming the Metaverse is going to catch on in a way that I just cannot comprehend. If I'm missing something super obvious, please do put it down in the comment section. I mean, I understand the hype surrounding things like this, but, it's very difficult to fathom people going to a restaurant in the Metaverse. Unless it's a video game, but it doesn't seem like it is a video game. I mean, maybe not today it isn't, maybe tomorrow will be, but it just seems strange that these big companies, especially companies like McDonald's, are doing this. Now, I mean, I guess I get why other companies would do this, like Victoria's Secret. Victoria's Secret's latest fashion brand to stake a claim in the Metaverse. And so, you understand the idea of NFTs, and if you can own something in the Metaverse, maybe it will have value, and maybe you can resell it later. So the intimate apparel and beauty company filed a series of trademark applications as well earlier this month for downloadable virtual goods. So I can understand that. People want to look good in their avatars. Virtual retail services and entertainment, all related to the Victoria's Secret brand. That includes everything from digital apparel, lingerie, footwear, or accessories to virtual events such as fashion shows and online retail store experiences to digital media. So these guys are just another one who are doing this. Kind of strange in a way, although I do kind of understand maybe wearing sexy lingerie in the metaverse if you are one to want to do that, versus buying a burger that does not even quell your hunger if you're actually hungry in real life. Again, some of these things I can't see the association. Nevertheless, it is happening, and I think that is the most important part. I also wanted to bring this to you guys from Michael. Another one from Michael. JP Morgan, the largest bank in the US, has become the first bank ever to enter the metaverse. So listen to this. The bank has purchased a lounge in Decentraland. JP Morgan also published a paper on how institutions can capitalize on the metaverse. So JP Morgan buying into this very seriously. US's largest bank, JP Morgan, has confirmed the purchase of a metaverse lounge in Decentraland. The bank is now the first financial institution globally to enter the crypto sphere through the metaverse. The Onyx Lounge, JP Morgan's, resides in Metajuku, a virtual iteration of Tokyo's Harajuku shopping district. A tiger wanders on the first floor with a picture of the CEO, Jamie Dimon, hanging on the wall. A winding staircase leads to the second floor, where an investor avatar can watch experts discuss cryptocurrencies. So this, I guess, you can get some value in if you have somebody in the lounge discussing cryptos. You can join the Metaverse lounge, and I suppose you can learn something. Additionally, it has published a paper on how institutional investors can explore the Metaverse's business opportunities. The bank believes that the Metaverse market can generate about $1 trillion annually. Now, I wonder when this is projected for. Clearly, it's not generating that kind of or maybe it is. I don't think it is today. However, maybe give it a few years and we will see that grow exponentially. Christine Joy, the head of crypto and the metaverse at JP Morgan, said they made the paper to narrow things down for their investors. It explains the current reality, future technology, financial infrastructure, identity management, and labor needed to manage the metaverse reality. So all very, very interesting. And to me, the metaverse, and I'm not going to shy away from this, is part of a great reset initiative to get less people to be outside enjoying their actual lives and move inside to enjoy a virtual world. And I put enjoy in quotes because clearly I have a strong opinion about this. I do not want to live this way. And I mean, I guess for some people they're going to feel great about it. Just today on Twitter, I didn't bring it up because it didn't really have anything to do with anything I was talking about today. But now come to think of it, I wish I had kept that tweet up. I forgot who tweeted it out. It was essentially a protest, a rally, a march in Reno, Nevada. Now, if you guys know, the state of Nevada just got rid of their mask mandates. So what these students were actually protesting was to bring them back. Bring back the mask mandates. And the ridiculous thing about that is that, you know what, guys? You have a choice to wear the masks if you still want to. The fact that you're protesting to bring them back is kind of ridiculous. At least to me it is. If you guys have a different opinion, put it down in the comments. And so I feel like it's people like this who are going to really thrive and maybe really be happy to live in a virtual world and never go outside ever again. I also wanted to bring this up because we know Ripple has had a huge influence too and is already gearing up to enter the metaverse in one way, shape, or form. And so Dragon J here on Twitter says, look what I found in Decentraland. A Ripple logo. Have they already now formed a presence in the metaverse? You can see over here, sneaking kind of out of sight here behind a palm tree, the Coinbase logo, and there's also the Carbon logo here. But Ripple Ripple's logo prominent right up there on the top of the building. Is that a Ripple building or Decentraland or just their logo posted somewhere, asks realdeal.xrp. Dragon J's down here saying, you know, that area was a bigger building that seemed incomplete. Had a bunch of big names on it. If you click on them, they take you to a site in another area, I guess, in Decentraland. I don't really know how all of this works. Again, me personally, I am not a huge fan of living in a digital world, considering we have already been held back from much of our daily lives over the last 2 years or so. The entire world has been in the same boat here. But I thought this was interesting, guys. Ripple now making an appearance, an official appearance in Decentraland, in the Metaverse. So what does this mean? Are there more things to come? We already know the XRPL is going to play a pivotal role in this new virtual world. We've already heard David Schwartz, talk about NFTs and the importance of NFTs and how they're being built on the XRPL. Different developers are already starting to create more utility for the XRPL, for the Metaverse, and the real world. So is this a hint of what is to come? Of course, we got to remember how early we are too. This from Matthew LANY on Twitter. Think you're still late to the cryptocurrency space? No, we are still early. Investment in digital assets and related businesses by financial institutions in other countries. And so this is just a chart demonstrating how much money and resources being put into cryptocurrency investments at this moment in time. Now, I think this was back from 2021, so it is from last year. Nevertheless, I think it really does give us a good indication, and these are not small companies either, okay? These are financial institutions like Standard Chartered, BNY Mellon, Citibank, UBS, PNB Paribas, Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, so big players, right? Goldman Sachs, Barclays, MUFG, ING, BBVA, Nomura, and Average. And in terms of, it gives you where their headquarters are located, their total assets, total capital millions, investment in digital asset related businesses. But this last column here, I find this to be very, very interesting. And I think this is the point that Matthew LANY wants to hit home. The actual quantity, the percentage of investment in digital assets today, or as of last year, is still very, very small, still relatively small compared to what these big companies already invest in. So we're seeing values of less than 1%, and the highest one here is Citibank with actually 1.2%. So even these big companies, these big banks, financial institutions, have not even yet started to really invest in cryptocurrencies in a meaningful capacity. Maybe that's just another indication.
I'm your guy. I will keep you posted. I'm your advocate. I'll be back on a daily basis, usually multiple times per day, with these videos to keep you updated with everything going on. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share any of my videos with your friends, family, social media, or anybody who may care to listen. Thanks so much for your continued support. I'm always here for you. I want to help you through this time. So thank you so much for continuing to choose me. Enjoy your day, stay safe, and I'll catch you again probably in a couple hours. Thanks, everybody. See you later.